You can use my tablet. Okay.
Mine's right here, honey.
Okay.
Hi, everybody. I'm live. Hopefully soon with Dana. Oh, it dropped. Okay. I need to invite her again, so hang on. Hopefully this will work today. This Hangouts thing is always so much fun. Okay, there we go. Let's try again. Surely it can at least get two of us on here. Dana. Oh, Dana, where are you?
Hello.
Hi, Dana.
Hi, can you hear and see me? Oh yeah,
I
there
can
I
hear
am.
and see you. Can you hear and see me?
I can.
Okay, perfect. Couldn't
Well,
ask
there's a
for
lot of
more
sun
than
behind me.
that.
Couldn't
Say
get better
what?
than that. It's very sunny behind me. Let me switch to a different location. Oh,
Okay.
let me not fall while doing so. Okay.
All right. So now all I need to do is get on my YouTube on my tablet and I'll be able to read comments as people come in. Otherwise, I won't know who's in here other than
Okie
us.
doke. Artichoke.
So I'm going to get in here.
Give me a sec. I'm getting up. I'm going downstairs.
No problem.
Okay, honey.
What on earth? All right.
You got some music playing, eh, hon?
No, I don't have any music playing. That was on the thing. Okay, there we go. I'm all set. Now I can see chat and I can talk to you at the same time. All right, so I don't know who all has actually gone and watched the video. I posted the link.
Shoot, I can't see the chat.
Yeah, you
But
can't because you
okay.
need to have a separate electronic
Oh,
device
I
to do
have one,
that.
but it's upstairs. I'm not going back. So just tell me
Okay.
how many, who's on?
So far we have 6.
Oh wow.
It doesn't show me who exactly, but I can see 2 people typing. Mom of 4 sons Burcell and Lindsay.
You can see that they're typing before the message comes out? Like Messenger?
What do you mean?
Like you can say before the words actually come out? You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
No, I can see them as they're typing. Mama Four Sons Burcell says, love the backdrop picture. Beautiful.
Hi,
Lindsay says,
Brandy.
hello.
Who?
Red
Who?
Ruby says, me. So Red Ruby went and did the test.
Okay, good. Hi, Red Ruby, and everybody else. I can't see the chat, so I don't know who's on.
That's all. Just Mama Four Sons, Lindsay,
Hi,
and
Mama
Ruby.
Four. Winston, don't bark. We're on the air.
Now Sip Some Tea with Marie is here.
Marie! Oh,
Hi,
Marie. You never have to say, oh, Marie. That's my, oh, Marie.
Marie is Dana's friend.
And your friend too.
I don't
Well,
really know her well,
well,
but
you're
I
gonna
can
get
say
to know
she's a
her just
friend.
because that's how it works. See?
Okay.
See? Friend of
Dana said
mine is
you're
a friend
my
of
friend
yours.
too. So Lindsay already knows Meyer Briggs.
Oh, good. What are you, Lindsay? I can't see, so you have to. I have to get the translation from Dee Dee,
Yeah,
aka
what are your
Lower
letters?
Beth.
What is your evaluation result? I'm waiting for a response.
I'm ENFP.
ISTJ.
Oh, ISTJ is a great. That's what my dad was. That's one of my favorite peeps. I love ISTJs. So this is Ruby, correct?
That is Lindsay.
Lindsay is an ISTJ. So that's a very driven, practical, get the job done, work before play kind of person. Warm and caring, but practicality is more important than fuzzy wuzzy sort of stuff that I'm into. And my dad was an ISTJ. They're the most reliable, best kind of friend. Does that resonate with you, Lindsay?
True, she said.
Cool.
And Kelly Wheat is now in here.
Hi, Kelly. I know Kelly. How are you, darling?
I'm trying something. Just a second.
So I think with the next video we do, we'll have to kind of get all of you guys into the cognitive functions, which is like right now we're in the kindergarten stage of Myers-Briggs personality inventory. Then later on, we'll talk about the cognitive functions, and it's like I'm telling you, we'll learn about algebra when you're just in kindergarten, but it's not that tricky. It seems like it's going to be, but it's really the good part, the best part.
Is this backwards on your screen, Dana?
Well, let me put my glasses on.
Oh, well then it'll be more than backwards.
Oh, it's let me hit it. Hold on. Oh no, I can see it. That's so cool. Yeah, I can see Lindsay saying autistic pretty much. No, it doesn't mean you're autistic. I mean, you could be. Anybody could be ISTJ. But no, not autistic at all. It's somebody who's like sort of an in-charge person, gets the job done. My dad ran his own business my whole life and did really well. I mean, he was a hard-working guy and came home and made sure that all the groceries were on the table and all of our needs were met. Whereas my mom was more concerned with sort of the emotions, gauging the emotions in the house. She's not at all an ISTJ. She wasn't at all. Not at all. Nor am I. But you're anyway. So Laura Beth, Dee Dee is an ESTJ, which is like the best analogy I can come up with is kind of a drill sergeant, and that's not so. That's just in a sort of a two-word description. That kind of person that's like, okay, I need you to go over here. I need you to do this. I need you to get this done, and then we can march up that mountain, or we can. So there's every personality type is a necessary component in the entire grand scheme of being a social tribe, that we belong to this group. We're like dogs in that we have different types. Wolves. I mean, there's a leader of the pack, the alpha, which is kind of the ESTJ, is a very alpha. So it's the ISTJ. It's very alpha, dominant, and necessary. Extremely, we're all necessary. I'm more of like the, hey guys, I just think you're the best. I'm an ENFP and I have all sorts of interesting ideas, and I might not have all the tools to get the ideas done because I'm going to rely on Laura Beth. She's got some tools for me and she's going to tell me how to use the tools, but I've got big ideas.
And then the ESTJs and ISTJs probably roll their eyes at the ones that you are.
Totally. And they do, but also what I will do, I don't know why I'm yelling. I'm talking to you guys like, what I will do, like because you're across the country. What will happen with an ENFP, which is me? Think Robin Williams. Robin Williams is totally ENFP. There's a few celebrities who are known for being ENFP, but I'll go off on that in a little bit.
Matthew is an INTP, to answer Lindsay's question real quick. INTP.
Cerebral. Okay, so the P versus J, that's the last letter. One is a perceiver, and the other one it's called judger, but I want you to get rid of your notion of what the word judgment means, because we think of sort of like you're being judgy, and that's not at all what it means in this case. It means that you are planned. You plan your time out. You have an idea, a strategy as to what's going to happen at noon, or if you're going to go on a vacation, for example. An ESTJ, a J person, is more likely to kind of have an itinerary, and on Monday when we get to the lake, we're going to set up tent. And whereas a perceiver, so the words are a little confusing in that it doesn't sort of identify what we normally would think of what perceiver means. But a perceiver is kind of like, when we get there, we'll just kind of fly by. This is an exaggeration, but so I'll go in the exaggerated version. We'll just sort of fly by the seat of our pants, or we'll just kind of, for sure, we'll make camp happen. But let's like make camp happen like whenever we feel like it, And so that's why we're good together. A J is good with a P, very, very good. I'm a P. Matthew's a P. We just kind of like take it more as it goes. Yeah.
Yep. So true. That is him to a T.
That's the way to do it.
That's the only way, guys. That's it. See?
Yeah.
See? Hot
Forget the
flash.
Jays.
See, I didn't plan for these hot flashes.
I know, I get hot flashes too. It sucks.
Oh.
They're terrible.
Just Hurting asked a question.
Who
She
did?
said that Just Hurting is in
Oh,
here
Just
now.
Hurting. Hi, Just Hurting.
There is now 13 in the chat.
Get out of
Anna.
town, Buster Brown. We've got
I
13.
know. So Just Hurting said that she has a feeling she stumbled into a live that is not the usual for Dee Dee. And that is true. This is a different kind of live tonight. We're kind of doing a little bit of analysis a bit.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's based on Carl Jung, who
Yes.
is you guys know who Carl Jung is, but anyway, just to throw that at you, a woman and her daughter-in-law, Myers and Briggs, put this personality test together, which Jung did also, but it was more confusing with Jung. This is more sort of easy to navigate.
Wasn't Jung the one that did the melancholy, choleric, sanguine?
Yeah, he used that.
Yeah.
And symbolism.
Yeah.
Yeah.
San is telling us their personality as an INFJ.
An INFJ is one of, it's such a great person. I love all the people. I mean, I really do. So an INFJ is more sort of, I'm going to say, like, if I'm going to talk about, so I've been using sort of this tribal analogy. An INFJ is kind of like the shaman, the medicine man, the person who's there for the soul and what, or here, I want you to think of, like, you guys are probably a lot younger than me. I have no idea how old San is, but the Beatles. So the Beatles, the musical group. George Harrison would be, I'm guessing, an INFJ. Really kind of spiritual, enlightenment.
Like a dreamer, kind of?
Dreamer. What are the possibilities? How deep is my soul, and how deep is your soul, and where can we connect? Not necessarily in ideas, but really from this sort of experience of emotional experience that mine can connect with yours, and that's where we grow. That's the connection. And also they're going to be concerned with sort of like, hold on, Winston, hold on, guys.
They bark dogs.
Matthew said that's what they're going to be concerned with. They're going to turn into dogs, start barking.
They're going to turn into dogs. Get outside. Okay. Hold on, guys.
Wow, dude. I'm glad I'm a teepee.
Okay. Whoops. Now I lost you. Oh, wait a minute. Can you guys see me?
We see your picture, not you.
Oh, shoot. Let me get my glasses on. Hold on. Un momento, por favor. Oh, brother. How do I... Oh, here. Oh, there I am.
There you are.
Okay, so we were talking about INFJ. So it's more of the spiritual connection. It's really deep, and it's spiritual rather than conceptual. An ENFP has ideas constantly about, I'm an ENFP. You and I were talking about this, Laura Beth. So if you and I are talking about Myers-Briggs, that's a topic. Or you and I say, hey, I saw a possum. ENFPs, that's me. We're going to go and look on Google right away and find out everything there is to know about possums, and then watch videos on possums, and then we're going to look into Myers-Briggs, and I'm going to keep going down a rabbit hole of ideas. And ooh, wouldn't that be cool if Dee Dee and I made a video on, yeah, we should do that. I'd do a video on Myers-Briggs. Oh, I love this idea. And then Dee Dee's going to call me and go, Dana, remember we planned, because I'm an ESTJ and I'm going to get the job done. I'm going to have a goal and we're going to get it done. And that's the difference between you and me. And I'm like, oh, that's right. We had a goal. What was it about? Okay. And then we get back together and that's where the magic happens. It's in the togetherness.
Yep. And mom of four sons, Burcell, says she is an IFSP.
An IFSP. So again, so the I versus the E. I want to sort of, and then I'll tell you, mom of four sons. The I versus the E doesn't mean that you are an introvert. We're all sometimes introverted and we're all sometimes extroverted, right? There's certain times you don't go to church and go, bah! Even if you're an ENFP, there's a certain, but an ISFP is, did you tell me, is that what it is, ISFP?
IFSP.
IFSP, right. So it's an introverted, I think it's the cognitive leading function is the S, but I could be wrong. I have to look up ISFP for mom of four sons specifically. I'm not as familiar with that personality type because like you, Laura Beth, mom of four sons is a sensor. So the second letter is an S. And an S means a sensor. That means you experience the world in the here and now, what you're seeing, what you're hearing, what you're touching. Whereas an N, like Matthew and like me, we're more sort of
In your head.
yeah, intuitive. It's more like thoughts are coming up. They're sort of rolling, and we kind of wonder about. Then we have to get back into the here and now, get more grounded in the moment, which is what Mom of Four Sons has the capability of doing that by nature. Introverted sort of sensing can probably be somebody who will really make sure that everybody is, helping out. Like the example, for example, the ISTJ, which is the person who's like my dad, the person who gets the job done at an even keel, but also needs a partner to say, by the way, there's more details here. There's more details here. And by the way, you didn't notice this, and I'm going to get that. I'm going to help you get the job done. So together we're amazing. That's what I'm going to say.
Right.
But I'm going to check. How does that go with you, mom of four sons? Can you see the
Yeah, she hasn't answered yet. First, she
Isn't
said,
that-
"Oh my God, is that bad?"
No. Yes, that's terrible. No, we're all just different personality types. It's not bad at all. It's very wonderful. It's we're all in it together. We're doing this life thing together, and we are social creatures. We depend on one another for each one of our strengths. And then areas that I, for example, ENFP, where I need to work on, I'm going to turn to you, mom of four sons, and say, I need help because details don't come to me easily. They just don't. I don't stay with the fine tuning. I need fine tuners to help me out and go, remember you said this? I'm like, oh, yeah. Oh, shoot. What did I say? Because my head is in a lot of la abstract thinking.
That was so small. She said, yes, it makes sense.
Oh, good. Don't let the dog in, honey.
You can read it.
Please. I'm on live.
We have 19 watching us now.
Gosh, we're so popular. Popular. You're gonna be popular. See, that's the Robin Williams in the ENFP. I'm just gonna break into song.
I do that too, but I don't have the P in there. But
you don't have the what? No, it's not about the P. You're an extrovert. You're an extrovert, so you're going to break into song.
I'm the J, not the P.
Right, you're much more structured than I am, and it's obvious. It's part of the reason we're good friends is because I'm going to be like, wait a minute. You're going to go, no, we need to turn left. I'm like, wait, but what's on the right? We never gone to the right, Laura Beth. Let's go over there. There's a carnival over there. And you're like, no, careful. Stop. Get it? Yeah. And I'm like, all right.
You'll say, I'll talk to you later, and I'll say later when? What time?
Sometime in the future. It could be in 10 minutes or it could be 10 days. It'll be sometime. Sometime.
Right.
Oh, I'm getting a...
Okay, Sip Some Tea with Marie says, I am an INFP. Is that cool?
That's what a Hetty is. My daughter Hetty. Yeah, you have the same cognitive functions as I do. Why am I not surprised, Marie? Oh, Marie. Marie, you are exactly what my daughter is, and of course that's what you are. You take on the world, you take on the problems of the whole world, and they eat at you, and you're going to solve them, and you're going to continue to solve everybody else's issue. We're in it as a group. You're a group savior, whereas I am an individual savior, which kind of makes sense. People's first sort of introduction to me was my conversation with Michelle, Analyzer. I'm going to save her no matter everybody hates her. I don't care because I love her. And even if I didn't, I'm going to save her anyway because that's an ENFP. But Marie is going to take on the entire YouTube and where it's going. What's happening to all of these women and some men who are on YouTube and this sort of ugliness and how we're treating each other as a whole, the group mentality. And Marie's going to be eaten away. I'm laughing. Ha, 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 ha. So is my daughter. By the suffering that goes on by the group, and she's going to work at curing it and work at curing it. And it's one of the most emotionally sensitive personality types. Also the ISFJ. ISFJ is another extremely sensitive personality type. And I don't remember the INFP, what the name for the INFP is, but I want to say, like, in the tribe, I would say the INFP is kind of the, I'm going to say maternal, but that wouldn't be true for guys who are IN. I guess it could be. There's a maternal mama bear of the whole, all the cubs.
That's interesting.
Does that fit, Marie? Marie, how does that resonate, Marie? I'm not wearing a bra. Don't tell anybody. Oh my gosh, we're on YouTube. So let's see my color of my eyes. See, you guys don't have any idea. I have blue eyes because it looks like they're always brown on these. I have
It
blue,
does
gray,
look like
green.
they're brown.
Wait, can you hold on? This is kind of creepy what I'm doing here. I know, they're not. Okay, can you see blue? Can you?
Yeah,
Can you?
they look blue.
Okay, they're blue. They're blue, green, gray, but they're definitely not brown.
Yeah, Matthew has blue eyes. I have brown eyes.
I have blue eyes that change color.
Lindsay said, "What's going on? Why are there 5 thumbs down? What the?"
Oh,
Haters and
brother,
trolls,
who's
maybe.
hating? Marie, get on this. The whole YouTube is hating on us. Go on, INFP, get to town. I'll deal with the individuals.
I'm not on there.
What?
Matthew says they're thumbing it down because he's not on here.
Oh, Graveyard Girl just posted. Remember her? You guys any know Graveyard
Irish
Girl?
gal said hi to Sip Some Tea. She says, "I see ya."
Irish Gal? I don't think I see Irish Gal anymore.
I don't either.
Oh, okay.
There's
Although
16,
I'm half
51.
Irish Gal. What, dear? There's 16?
There was 16, now there's 15. It keeps going up and down, up and
I
down.
am 16.
Oh, Irish gal came back, I guess. There we go. Yep,
Going on
I
17.
see her now. I know that I'm naive.
Fellows I meet may tell me I'm sweet, and willingly I believe. Oops, I went up here. Not a singer. What?
Totally unprepared am I to face the
world of
world.
men. Timid and shy and scared am I.
Things
I love her.
beyond I can.
I need someone older and wiser telling me what to do. Oh, that's for her.
I am 17, going on 18.
I take care
Oh,
of
you.
you. You wait, little girl, all along. All right, sorry. Extrovert in us, we break in. But you're a good singer. I'm not a good singer. I can dance.
You were singing just fine.
Eh,
I'm supposed to read
eh.
Irish Gail's message to you. Dana, little bit, I think you got me blocked. Please check.
I will check, Irish Gal. I don't want to have you blocked. I don't know what happened. Maybe we had words. Did something happen between us?
Am I taking song requests? Are we taking song requests? Sure, why not?
Well, what's the Irish Gal's personality type? Does she know?
Irish Gail, do you know what your personality type is? She's supposed to check and see if you're blocked.
I don't know how to do that right now because I'm
Okay.
on this, this thing. But I will. If I did block you, I don't even know how to find out if somebody's blocked. You'll tell
Oh,
me more
Irish
about it.
Gail said no words. There were no words between you. It's probably a YouTube
Okay.
glitch.
No, it was probably me going, well, hold on. Maybe she doesn't like me anymore. Because there was a few videos I made where people were like, Dana, a little bit, we don't like you anymore. And I'm like, well, fine.
Lindsay says maybe you got shadow banned by flagging your comment.
Oh, is there such a thing? Oh, I don't know.
She doesn't know her own personality type.
Well, tell her where to go to what is it called? The TED Talk? All right,
Oh, yeah.
Irish Gal, you should call in and we'll help you through.
There you go.
Yeah. Where are you, Irish Gal? Are you in Ireland? Land of Ire? I'm waiting for an answer, like she's going to answer me back. I'm in Ireland.
Lindsay said that maybe Penguin's Love flagged her or something like that, flagged her comment. And Irish Gal said, no, Lindsay, Penguin, and I are okay.
Where? Okay.
Maybe
Well,
someone else.
Laura Beth, you should tell me how to get her back on if indeed I did a while back. I got all sort of butthurt because people were like not liking me anymore, and so I was just like, all right, well. So if I don't, I mean, let's everybody. It's okay. I forgive me for if I blocked people sort of haphazardly one day. So
You just go to Creator Studio
okay,
and then check in Community,
okay.
and it'll show you your settings there. You'll have to tell me what your settings are so I can tell you what to do next. So I don't remember.
Yes, you ESTJU. I will do that.
All right.
So Irish Gal needs to go to, there's a few places that she can check out. One of them is called 16 Personalities. All of you can check that out too. It's a free test online. I had Laura Beth go to humanmetrics.com, but I think the 16 Personalities is better. And then also what's really good and helpful is the TED Talk about the Myers-Briggs personality test, and Laura Beth linked it on the last video, and it's really good. This woman talks you through, if you're an E extrovert versus an introvert, if you're an intuitive versus a thinker. Excuse me.
Wiggling my ear.
ENES. Oh, an intuitive versus a sensor, a thinker versus a feeler, and a judger, not judgmental, but somebody who's planned and organized and structured versus a perceiver, which is somebody who sort of goes with the flow of life.
Okay, so Sip Some Tea with Marie says, OMG, help. I am an ESFJ. What the heck is that?
But Sip Some Tea with Marie just said she was an INFP.
Who? Sip Some Tea with Marie said that?
Wasn't that Marie who said she's an INFP? Who was the INFP?
I don't think so. I'll have to look back. Hang on.
Wasn't it? Oh, Marie.
No. Let's see.
Okay, so what is Marie? Marie isn't it?
She did say she was an INFP.
Well, which isn't Marie? Okay, hold on. Now she's saying she's
what? What's up, Marie? Which one are you, Marie?
You're not both, and you. This is kind of like a fixed personality. You don't type people in their childhood because we're evolving, and once we hit adulthood, we have developed our personality. We're fixed. It happened in early.
While she figures out what she is, Irish Gal said, Dana never commented to you, but didn't care for the handling of Penguin long time ago.
I'm sorry. I mean, I'm sorry. You know what I mean? Like, let's be friends again. I'm sorry you didn't like the way I handled it. I only did the best I could with what.
Oh, she took the test and it showed an ESFJ. Right now.
Which test did she take?
Which one did you take, Marie? Which test?
I do see Marie as extremely organized. Like, she's going to do her videos on Wednesdays. I think Wednesday's the day. I don't even know because I'm not somebody who pays attention to organization at all. Not by. Palaha. I mean, I'm envious of people who are organized because I'm not. This didn't happen.
Yeah, I know. I understand.
Yeah.
I have to really work at it. I really want to do it.
Yeah, but you do it. You have the stuff to get to it. I have more of a mind. I'm. You know how Robin Williams goes into a zillion different tangents when he would get on stage and he'd be on the Johnny Carson show. That's a lot of how. Yeah, I mean that's how my brain works. It's going off on tangents, and it goes down what looks like a tangent that's not going to sort of come back to center. And I tell friends of mine who are like, "What happened?"
Oh, wait. What's happening now? That's weird.
You're rebroadcasting.
How'd that happen? I didn't hit
It
anything.
refreshed itself or something.
Okay. So I don't need to close and restart? Okay, you see me now. Let's get Dana back in here because she's the MC of this show. Just a second. Let me get her back.
She's the master carpenter. You're right.
What?
I don't need bread.
For what?
Butter and jelly.
Right, exactly. And that's what causes your blood sugar to go sky high.
It tastes so much better without bread.
Exactly.
I'm learning things.
Hello, who's calling, please?
Go. Dana's back.
Who is this? I'm sorry. I need to know. Dana's residence. All right.
It all makes sense to me now.
Can you hear us now, people? What happened now? What did I do?
Why you keep messing with
Is the chat gone?
Can you hear me, Dana?
Yeah.
Everybody can hear you, Laura.
Oopsie daisy. I want to see you though. Hold on. Can you see me?
No.
No, now we just see your picture.
Hold on.
Now we see you.
Oh,
now we see you. Now we don't.
Okay. Okay, got it. Can you see me now? Oh,
yes.
Well, I'm gone. Where the heck did I go?
Now you're gone again.
What in the heck, fire? I don't know how to get you guys back. I had you this close. Hold on.
I'm gonna start.
It says you're already in a call. Okay, I'll just stay like this.
Okay, I keep asking people, can they hear us? Can they hear us? And nobody's saying anything. Can you hear us? Hello.
Yes, I can.
We hear Matthew.
Yes, I.
Good, they can hear you. Do you hear Dee Dee? Do you hear Dana? It's good now. All right, good. All right, I think we're okay now. All right. Dana Banana, come back.
I'm here, but there's.
Okay.
Oh, I'm hearing my echo.
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 Okay, everybody hears and sees now. We're good. 19 watching. Good. Okay.
All right, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna get off the video so I can see the chat. Okay, but I'm gonna stay on the video so you can hear my voice. Hold on a second.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, there's my friends.
Is that how you guys can't? You have to go off video to see the chat?
I don't have any idea. There's San and Kim and Sunshine Baby and Red Ruby and Angel Rose. I don't see Irish. Irish, is she still here?
I'm not sure. I haven't seen her pop up in a minute.
And Sip Some Tea with Marie. Marie, you're not an EST. What did you say you were, ESFJ? No, you're not. No.
No, you're not. No, you're not, Marie. You got that wrong. Beep, wrong answer.
Though I would suggest that you're more J than P. That's how I see you. I could see you being an INFJ much more than a P. Ps are last minute people. Like my daughter's an INFP, Hetty, and she's a really great student, but everything is last minute. She'll stay up all night and finish like her midterm and then get an A. But she's like, sort of last minute. You're not like that, Marie. You're structured. I know. I'm such a goofball, Kim A. I can't help it. No, that's not you, Marie. I think that you're an I. I think that you're more of an introvert, which is, I'll tell you more about that later. I don't want you to think, all of you, that saying that you're an introvert means that you're shy. It means that you're introverted in your leading. It means this. Let me give you a quick little something. Do you get more energy? Do you get your energy back, I should say, by crawling into your safe, happy, warm bedroom, for example, and spending some good time there? Or do you get more energy by going out in the world and seeing and engaging with people.
No, that saps my energy.
Okay. So Matthew says, no, that saps my energy. That is the difference. That is the main difference between an I, an introvert, and an E, an extrovert. Introverts get energized by their alone time, by their kind of curling up back into their shell, and then are able is kind of the next keyword, to go back into the world of people because they've energized. Whereas extroverts kind of get antsy, being, kind of indoors too long. So to get energized, they go out and interact with people, other people, and they become more alive. And then go home to rest, but then go out again to get the sort of the necessary energy from others. And I'm an E. That's why I'm being really goofy and more live when I come on YouTube. I'm like, hey guys, what's happening? And then when I'm back in my sort of little shell, I close down. I get really quiet. So.
Did you see Sunshine's comment?
No, I went off into my tangential mind and looked at the ceiling.
That. That's why I'm steering you back to the screen.
Sorry.
Like the J that I am.
Yes, you're very good at that. You and my fella. Okay, Sunshine Baby, I love your name. What's it mean when you have anxiety if you don't have everything done or get overwhelmed easily with daily life tasks? So that would be more, I'm going to say, less of a personality than sort of issues with, let me say, I mean, it could be OCD. It's OCD-ish, or it could be, just high anxiety. Like, for example, some of us run more high anxiety, run at a higher gear, and some of us run more depressed. So when problems arise, some of us go into a darker place to get safe, and some of us kind of just get sort of more awake, kind of amped. Anxiety is more amped. It's more fearful, and it's more, what should I do? What can I do? What needs to be done? I don't know if I can rest until that's done. Depression is, I can't do. I'm done doing the doing. I need to go inward to find myself.
Okay. Red Ruby took the test, and Kim says, depends on how I feel. I'm sick a lot of days. Like, I'm not shy, but sometimes I don't want to be around people. I know you weren't asking me, but I answered anyway. LOL.
This is Red Ruby?
That was Kim. Red Ruby just took the test. She hasn't told us yet what she got.
Okay, so that was Kim. Here, I see Kim's. It depends on how I feel. I'm sick a lot of days. Like, I'm not shy, but sometimes I don't want to be around people. I know what you're... Oh, I'm asking all of you, Kim. So what I'm going to suggest is that, what I would ask a few questions. Is this your personality, or is this situational? Is this what's going on in your environment these days in your life? Are you having something physical, for example, that's causing you to be more introverted, or is this who you've been since you were, say, 17, 18 years old, and this is what you sort of fall into this pattern by nature? San says, I've always had anxiety, worry about others a lot. San, that's kind of, I don't know, did you tell us what your personality type was, San? Because INFPs do that, and so do ISFJs. Worry about others. A lot of ENFJs also worry about the group. The group, which maybe Marie could be an ENFJ. We all have anxiety, every one of us. Otherwise, we're born with it. When we get fear, we're born with anger, we cry and, scream our heads off. We're born with the ability to feel fear. Fear and anxiety are pretty much synonyms for one another. It's it's a little bit of a different experience, but it's coming from fear. Oh, you're an INFJ. Okay. Sam says she's an INFJ. So yeah, an INFJ is the person who worries about everybody and all things that are happening in the whole world, and how can they be fixed and made better. INFJs are spiritually oriented, about connecting to other people and concepts that are better than us, growth. finding new ways and worrying. There's a lot of worry that things aren't going well, and I'm not going to be well until my group is well, my family is well, my friends are well, and then I'm going to keep going towards climbing that staircase. Joyce Myers mentioned that 43% of people will not like you by default. Huh. It's interesting. I don't know that I agree with Joyce Myers. This is a different Myers, by the way, in that I think that we human beings have a tendency to see us and them. We have countries, we have politics. It's the Democrats and the Republicans, and every country has that. We have religions, we have high schools. There's that school versus this school. So we do tend to fall into that us versus them mentality. But I think it's very easily interrupted by initial connection. So once we reach out and say, "Hey, I'm a person. Are you a person too?" "Yeah, I'm one too." "Well, cool. Let's go and chat and find out something about each other." I think that we immediately become very more human-like. And I think on YouTube, your daughter's a fart because she just did. That's so cute that she said that. That's the kind of thing I would say. I'm a fart because I just farted. So Sorry, I went off on a tangent. So what I was going to say was
Doreen's daughter said.
So the us and the them thing on YouTube is kind of like, I want you to think of all of us. We go on YouTube all the time, right? And we've gotten to know a lot of the us and them. And people will say, well, they over there and those people and those weirdos and those jerks. And there's very much that mentality of us and them. And we see it a lot in the sort of community that we've sort of put together. And what I'm going to suggest is that it's not too different than being in your car, and getting on the freeway. I have freeways, I'm in Los Angeles, or the highway, and seeing another person in their car, but you don't see a person, you see a shadow in a car, and you have hatred for that shadow in the car because they cut you off. We don't know the person. The moment the person gets out of the car and you say, "Hey, gee, I'm sorry I cut you off," there's a person-to-person connection, and I think that's where love is. That's where the love happens. Sorry, I'm being, very groovy, but just had to go there. Oh, Red Ruby got an ISTP. Okay, Red Ruby, that's an interesting one. You know what I want you to go on, Red Ruby? I sent these to Laura Beth. There's a really young guy. I'm going to say he's like 22, 25. And he's got what's his name, Laura Beth? The guy who does the 16 personalities?
I can't remember. Just type in 16 personalities and you'll find it.
Okay, so I want to say he lives in like Minnesota or maybe Canada. I don't know. But he explains an ISTP better than I would understand it. ISTP is an introverted sensor, meaning that you are much more conscientious about the here and the now. What needs to be touched and maneuvered, maybe how to get the job done is by being with the things and getting stuff organized. But and also a thinker, meaning that you're much more cerebral than a feeler. I'm a feeler. Laura Beth is a thinker. I'm a feeler in that my mind, it goes immediately to connecting to how other people are feeling way before what they're thinking. But you're a thinker, so you're going to be much more interested in cognitions, in left brain, not so much like ideas, sort of wandering ideas, but more facts. How is this done? And what would it be like if? And that you're a P, and I don't know enough about ISTP to speak of this, but P means that you're not necessarily structured in how everything needs to be met at a certain time or a certain way. But any way should be probably doable, but you're not about feelings as much as you are about thoughts. Does that resonate, Red Ruby?
Okay, the guy's name is Bogdan Yakubets.
Oh, yeah, easy name, right, guys? Say that 3 times fast.
Right.
Bogdan Yakubets. What is it?
Yakubets. Bogdan
Yakubets. Yeah. I think it's like a Slavic name. No.
He is really good, though. I'm
Okay,
going
so
to type that
Kim
in.
A says, I'm sorry, I'm interrupting you. Oh my goodness, Kim.
You're fine. I was just saying I'm going to type it in so they can look it up.
Oh, you have Graves' disease, Mama of Four Sons? I have hypo. I think that's what you guys are. Oh, yeah, that's what I have. And I have the Levox thyroid thing, meds. Oh, I'm sorry, Kim. I'm sorry, guys. I'm reading out of Bogdan Jakubets is my name.
Like John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt.
John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmitz. His name is my name too. Whenever we go out, people always shout, "There goes John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmitz!" Da, 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 da. All right.
Oh my.
Oh my. Let's see. I wish I was hyper. Hyper's hard though too, Kim, because of Graves' disease. Like, who said she had Graves' disease? It was mom, right? Yeah. Um. Uh. Bush, but can't say her first name. George, the first George Bush's wife. She just died. What's her name? She was the first lady. She had Graves' disease. Why can't I, she's very famous. George Bush's wife.
Oh, what is her name? Not
Uh,
Marcia.
I want to say
Barbara
Martha
Bush.
Washington.
Barbara.
Barbara Bush has had Graves' disease. You know who had a really bad case of Graves' disease? Do you guys remember the movie um, Young Frankenstein?
Yes, that's who I was thinking of too.
Yeah, the guy, Igor guy with he's
The
got
bulgy
eyes
guy.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he never got his Graves' disease taken care of until way after the
Right.
fact. So not to stress you guys out, but thyroid disorder, I have had it since my first child was born, and
Me
it's
too.
very treatable. Is what the good thing is.
Synthroid or levothyroxine.
Synthroid, yeah, that's what you take.
One of the other
Levothyroxine,
ones.
that's stuff.
Yep. I have to. I'll shut down in 3 days if I don't.
Oh, me too.
I will curl up in the bed and say, I'm not moving, I'm dying.
Yeah.
Well, it takes you longer than 3 days now.
Does it?
Yeah.
I don't know. It feels like 3 days to me. No,
Well,
I can't go longer than a week without
You
it.
didn't take it for almost a week.
The meds don't work for you, Kim. So you've been to what's the name of the kind of doctor we see? Endocrinologist?
Endocrinologist.
Sunshine baby, I like your icon, your picture of your sunshine baby.
Yeah, that's cool. I like it too.
I like it.
Sand feels better after they destroyed her thyroid.
Who destroyed your, like a person did? Yes,
Doctor.
Fred, Mr. Fred, something or another came and destroyed my thyroid. I'm sorry, my
They
sense of humor is bizarre.
radioactivate it and zap it out of you.
Oh, the doctors, yeah. Yeah, but you can. I see. I'm medicated. Oh, Hashimoto's.
Me too.
Yeah, the same as mine. Yeah.
I started out differently though. I wasn't that low thyroid until they stupidly gave me the wrong meds and threw me into Hashimoto's.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Yeah.
I'm on a live, honey. Wait, are you hearing me? I'm on a live. They can hear you. I don't know where it is. Look in my bedroom. Okay, well, wait a few minutes.
Was that Tessa?
That was Tessa.
Hi,
That was Tessa. That was my ISFJ child. Looking for mama's credit card. And I don't know where my... No, it wouldn't be in there. Because she wants to go to the grocery store. Go look under the laundry. Like, I'm really exposing myself.
Probably has
Go
a
look
list
under the
too, right?
piles of laundry. What's that?
Does she have a list?
Tessa?
Yeah.
A lisp? Like...
List. No, List. Not
Oh, does she have a list? Of
Yes, a
what?
list. Well,
Oh,
she's going to the
much more
store.
so. Like Tessa, when she goes to school and she goes to work, she always gives herself plenty of cushion time. So work is about 15 minutes away and she leaves an hour before she needs to be there. And I'm amazed by that ability because I never ever get it. Like, okay, I have to be there at noon. Oh no, it's 10 to noon. What happened? So she's always been structured. She just gets it.
Me
I
too.
don't. Yeah, I know you. I know you're like that.
Oh yeah, and I like arriving early every day to school when I have my car. I'm always there about a half hour, sometimes 45 minutes early,
I have to arrive early too.
just so that I can get everything together and I can glide into it. I don't want to be rushed. I hate rushing.
I hate it too, but I do it all the time. So, it's not like I'm going, hey, I really like this being a late thing. I don't. And I'm not late. I'm on time to work, but I'm sweating, buckets because hold on, what did I forget? And then I'll pet the dog because I forget what I forgot. And then, oh, the dog's here. So I don't know.
Well, there is a way to remember stuff. I once got the memory tapes. I can't remember the guy that Kevin something, not Kevin Lehman, Kevin Trudeau. He has
Oh,
excellent memory tapes, and they teach you how to, like, if you lose your keys all the time, basically what you do is you picture yourself as you put them on the coffee table, picture yourself setting them down on the coffee table, and the coffee table blows up. And
that's
then you will
good.
never forget that those keys are on the coffee table again. So you
Yes.
attach things to it
Yes.
in your memory, and it works.
And that's another thing. Certain things that I'm so bad at are things like keys. So I'm so bad at it that I've gotten really good at it because I'm afraid of. So every time I come in the house, I put the keys on the hook. I have a hook for keys.
Me too. I know.
Okay.
I used to lock mine in the darn car. So I have a little ritual I do now. When I get out of the car, I jiggle my keys. If they're jiggling in my hands, I know it's okay to lock the door. If I'm
I
not
love
here,
you have a very much an Illinois accent. You say car. Do you guys hear that?
car.
Car.
That's a New York accent, not an Illinois one.
No, 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 no. I know it is too, but you guys say ours different. Like my dad was from Boston. He'd say car.
Oh.
And thotty. He'd say, no, I think it's about 130. I'm like, 130? What, huh?
My mom says car too, though, just like I do. She's from New York.
Yeah, they
Buffalo.
say, New York will say that too. Although I'm
Yeah.
not,
Car.
no, but you have this Midwestern car. It's like you really put a lot of emphasis on that last R
Matthew's
sound.
from the Midwest and he says car, like a softer A.
Matthew,
I
say
say
that word.
car.
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 You do. Car.
Car.
You drive your car.
My car.
It's a car.
It
It's
is
a
a
car.
car.
It's spelled
Car.
C-A-R. It's the car.
It's a car.
It's funny, my dad from Boston would say "ka," and my brother he'd say "Robert" instead of Robert. Robert! But when it
Yeah.
came to words that didn't have an R, like SAW or idea, he'd say idea and
Oh,
SAR.
yeah. Soar.
Yeah,
Or
it's
I.
funny.
Yeah. That drives me crazy. Like people say Illinois, and
Oh
it's
yeah,
Illinois.
that's just bad news bears. Wait, so you guys are talking about when you say Levo, you're talking about thyroid medication, I believe?
Yep.
Is Marie still here? Oh, Marie.
I don't see her yet. Somebody said they want to try Armor thyroid. I think that's a pig thyroid, isn't it? Armor.
Oh, Kim, you struggle every day to get up. So it's
Mhm.
physical fatigue you're experiencing. There's not something else emotionally that's kind of dragging you down. Although being physically exhausted becomes emotionally exhausting.
Yeah, fatigue is awful. Sorry you're going through that, Kim.
Yeah, that's awful. Oh.
I wouldn't be able to work if I felt like that. Because these
Well,
kids
so
love
I'm hypo and I'm anemic. Like right now I'm pretty good in the anemia, but I can get really anemic and I don't ever know it. Like the signs you're supposed to be very fatigued and I have been so extraordinarily anemic. The doctor's like, you are severely anemic. You are going to have to, if you don't fix this. And I've never noticed it. The only symptom I have is that I would chew ice. and like really chew ice. I'd bring it with me everywhere. Honey, get mommy a cup of ice everywhere I went because I didn't know. Marie, that's a good question. I think that's more of rather than a personality, I'm going to say that's one of your sort of senses, your instincts. You're born with this ability to, I mean, yes, your intuition is part of the personality type, but I think it's more like having really great vision. There's eye vision and then this sort of mental acuity, and you're in tune with something that most people are not. This other kind of energy vision. Ooh, that's a good title for a book. Write a book and call it Energy Vision. I'm so good at this, coming up with names for books. Got it from 8 to 13. Got it up from... Oh, you two down to what, Kim? Energy, you're like Marie or like what now, sweetheart? Did you find it, Tessa? There's a piece of paper on my, where your picture is that you drew of yourself? Go look in my room. There's a piece of paper from the bank and it's got the number on there. With help from you, I'd write a book. What was the name of your book? I forgot. We just came up with a really cool name. Energy Site? What was it? Oh, well. Oh, your anemia. Kim, did you chew ice? Oh, I bought an ice maker for my counter. Yes, that's what I did. I drove my kids. Did you shiver and eat ice anyway, Kim? Energy something. Well, you know what? It's on tape because Laura Beth is taping this thing. All right, hold on. I have to read what Sunshine Baby says. Question. I've been out of work for 3 to 4 years due to anxiety. Some days it took all of my energy to get up and go. It's very weird, literally a fear. Yeah, that's very common. I mean, I don't want to sort of, don't worry, that's nothing. No, it is something. It's a big deal. However, because I work in mental health, I see that often, sort of the inability to really function well because of severe anxiety and or depression. And anxiety can become depression. So have you, Sunshine, you don't have to answer any of these questions, but just sort of ask yourself or answer if you want to. But look, hi, Mary. How you doing, sweetie pie? I love Mary. Have you seen a medical doctor, to find out if your anxiety is in any way, a health issue? And then also, I would suggest thereafter having somebody really terrific to talk to, a therapist or, clergy, but somebody who's really going to hear what your fear is and help you through it, kind of find better, healthier ways. In most, San says, is most with my personality type get emotional over sad stories. My family thinks I'm a little, can't think of the word. Are you overly sort of, not overly, does your family see you as overly empathic that you become so impacted by other people's pains that it takes over your own energy level? San. And now I'm going to let you answer that, but I'm going to take a look at Kim says. Kim says, in the middle of July, freezing. Me too. Oh my gosh, Kim, we got to talk. That was me forever. Are you still doing this, Kim? Couldn't even go swimming because I was cold all the time. Not even eating ice. Looking forward to sweating. Listen. Oh, Kim A. Listen, honey bun. I do not like, so I'm 55 and I'm sweating all the time because menopause has hit this year. So I used to be freezing and I used to chew ice all the time. And then I went on iron supplement and everything changed. I got better and my iron levels are pretty good. They do go down and then I got to hype up that iron, but now I'm having hot flashes all the time. So Mary, where have you been? I don't know how to say Mary's last name. Mary Shimonitz, something like that.
I would say.
Oh, you're welcome, Sunshine Baby. As I said on one of my videos that I made on my channel, I'm not doing psychotherapy, but I'm going to happen to know, I don't even know what I told you. Oh, yes, I do, Sunshine. Certainly, check out some of those ideas so that you can get help. One of the hardest things when we are depressed or anxious is that we don't feel like doing the steps necessary to get to the better place because, frankly, we're exhausted or we're too depressed. And so the problem is actually impacting our ability to solve the problem. So, that's a big part of it. But having somebody to talk to can give you somebody's hand to hold to sort of figuratively and literally get you to the place where you need to be. We need other people. We need people to help us along.
Yes, we do.
Oh, you got it up in October. Oh my goodness, mom of 4 sons. Partial hysterectomy at 38. I was perfect at 13, so I haven't taken the iron. The other day, I may have had a small urge to chew ice. Oh, I've never had addiction to anything except for ice. So I may pop a couple for a couple days. Yeah. Okay. So you're getting your levels checked. I'm not a medical doctor at all, but yeah, make sure you get your levels checked. And that's a big deal. And the ice thing for me, I knew all the best. I mean, I would stop at McDonald's and I'd have to buy a soda, which I didn't really want. I wanted the ice. I'd be like, fill it up with ice, forget the soda. Plenty of ice and an extra cup of ice. I'm not even kidding. And then I'd ask my kids to give me their cup of ice because it had to be a certain texture of ice that I liked best. I mean, I would take any ice, but I liked chewing it when it was just soft enough that it's still ice, but it's got a little bit of give. Crazy, huh? Yeah. A therapist is an awesome friend. Some of the best friends make some of the best therapists. I mean, we can be really great therapists to each other in friendship. You have heartburn, Kim? I have that too. Yikes, a doodle doo. We have stuff in common. So, okay, I have another thing about that. Really, it cancels out iron in your body. My goodness. Oh my gosh. You guys were so similar. Oh, honey, sunshine baby. You've canceled many counseling sessions due to the energy. I get it. It's strange. I know any type of therapy I should look for. Um, this is going to sound, I mean, I have my hospital ice is great. I know exactly what you mean, Kim. Okay, sorry. Let me get focused, structured here. What, Mary? Okay, not structured. Mary, what? You went into kidney failure. Oh my gosh. Honey, we need to talk. I'm shocked. Well, Beth, are you there? Are you frozen? Where'd she go? Okay, I don't know where she is. Yes, call me. Mary, absolutely call me, sweetheart. So heartburn I've been having since I was a kid. My kids have it too. There's a guy on YouTube, and I can't remember his name, but he's the leaky, it says such a gross title, but leaky gut
Oh, yeah.
syndrome guy. Does anybody know who that is? And he talks about specifically heartburn and other abdominal issues. And one of the things I've learned most recently is to stop taking the Prilosec. And I've been trying that, and it strangely has been helping because I've been taking it since I was a teenager. I'm not. So anyway, the idea is that by taking the acid reducer, what you're doing is you're sort of making the body not know how to scratch that. You're making the body say, I don't have enough acid. Make more acid. She's out of acid. So anyway,
Dana
start
Banana,
with
can you
what?
hear me? You can hear
Yes?
me now? Okay, I'm gonna head to bed, but you can keep on talking if you want.
You're going to bed? What
I'm
the heck fire?
exhausted. Huh?
Oh, you guys, you're exhausted because I'm boring you to tears and to sleep.
No, not you. I get
Well,
tired at this time every day. Not you.
yes, you are, but it's okay.
No, she's not.
Matthew, bite Matthew on the shoulder real hard, just for 3 seconds. So just
Ow!
ow,
You're
see?
funny.
Um.
It's not you.
Oh, I
It's
bet you have,
me,
Sam.
literally.
That's what they always say.
What do all the
Not
people
you,
say
it's me.
literally? What is
That's what
that?
borderlines always say. It's not you, it's me. I'm sorry. But no, I'm not saying it to be borderline. I'm saying it because literally at about this time every night I get tired. Because I
Well, when I
work in
get,
the
yeah, you work in the morning, and I'm not working presently.
but I'm sure you
Yeah.
remember
So,
when you did work how tired you got.
Kim, where are you, Kim? Like it's any of my business. Where are you specifically? I mean, like, are you in the United States?
New Jersey, I think.
Thank you, Kim. You have a low voice. I didn't expect that.
I know.
Wait, sip some tea with Marie says, no, Dana. No, Dana? What do you mean, no, Dana? What did I do? What now? What? It's always Dana. Oh, Marie. You guys, everybody say all together now. Oh, Marie. And then touch your heart. Right, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Oh,
Oh, Marie. Oh, I'm not boring. We're not boring. Yeah,
no, you're
I
not boring at all.
know. I'm too nutty to be boring.
Ain't that the truth?
Yep, the truth. Oh
Sorry.
gosh, you guys, I just love all of you. Isn't this a nice evening getting to know each other? Just hurting his back. Good night, Dee Dee and Matt. Matthew, you don't have two T's in your mat?
No, I don't.
¿Por qué no?
Why not?
It's just the way I was born.
I see. You were born with one T.
You're
I got
funny.
it. I know it's true. YouTube made me a night owl, says Lee. Oh, Lee, that's Lee RD.
It
Hi,
is
Lee
weird.
RD. The
Like Chef
birthday
Boyardee.
girl.
That's what I think every time I hear that name,
I
but I
do
don't say
too.
it.
Every time I see Lee RD, I think of Chef Boyardee.
Chef Boyardee.
Mini
After
ravioli.
school. Raviolis. Oh, yeah.
Mini ravioli.
Happiness.
You get the mini ones.
Oh,
And you
Mary,
get
what is your
them
Myers-Briggs? Do you know? Did you take the test? I'm expecting Mary to say, yes, I did take the test, Anna, but I can't hear anybody. Hot flash. Yippers. Sorry, guys. I'm an extrovert and I'm engaging with people, so I come to life.
Yep, that's how we do it. Except when we're beat tired from working all day.
Right.
Yeah.
Laura Beth, do you know that you're frozen in a profile?
I'm frozen.
For me, you are.
Oh,
Oh,
well, I'm moving here.
oh, I know why. Because I don't have the. Oh my gosh, I just saw why. I just pushed play.
Oh, wow.
Ah,
I
that's so
actually do
funny.
move in real time.
Okay, Kim, it was great talking to you.
We didn't want you to be
Oh,
bumped
Mary,
up.
what are you? Sweetheart, Mary? What is your personality type? Go to sleep, Laura Beth. I don't know. Will we still stay on here? We can
Yeah, I think
we
you'll
can do
still
it
stay
again.
on there. When I booted myself out, you stayed on there the other day, didn't you?
I don't know. Okay, I don't know. I used to have a little boy that would say that to me.
I'll
I'd
still
say,
be
"Where
here.
are you going, Sebastian? What are you doing?" My third grader, and he'd say, "Kid, I don't know. Just come. Kid, I don't know."
Good night, everyone. My husband's still here.
Good night, Lindsay. Good night, Lee. I'm just copying what Kim said because I think that she must know something.
How you gonna talk to him? They don't want
Who
to see you
said I was going to
blinking.
talk to him?
Who
Whoa.
said? Yeah, you're the
I
artist.
and INTP. We don't talk to people, honey.
What? No, what letters are the artist? Lee. And Mary, what are you? My dear friend Mary. I love
Honey,
Mary.
you left me without comments.
Oh, I did, didn't I?
Ooh, that's an interesting title for an autobiography.
Oh,
You
you
left
did
me
all
without
right.
comments.
I use this to listen to honest guys.
Well, honey, you need to stop, okay?
Honey, you need to stop, okay? Did not write it down. Okay, the artist, now I got to look that up. You looked at, what was the test you looked at, RD? Good night, Kim. Wait, is Kim saying good night because she's going sleepy, sleepy? Or because the other people are? Either way. This room is dark now. It's getting dark here in Southern California. Oop.
need it. I was kidding.
I want to know what Mary is. Mary, what are you? And Lee, what are you? The artist. I want to say the artist is E.S. I think ESFP is the artist. I'm thinking. I could be wrong. It could be INFP. Oh, you're IS. There's no such thing as ISPF, but you're ISFP. Yeah. What's the guy who talks like that? ISFP. I am Yoda. Doesn't he talk like that?
Yes.
ISFP is the artist. Yeah, that's a very sweet personality type. They love it. They love like all people and animals and beautiful scenery and beautiful,
Oh,
like your birthday cake, the way you pulled your birthday cake up in front of us. Mary, you're an INTP. That is so interesting. Oh, you have the same cognitive functions that I do. Are you familiar with the cognitive functions, Mary? I'm an ENFP. Yeah, Matthew's also an INTP. Wait, maybe you don't have the same cognitive functions. Maybe I'm goofing that up. I think I am. I think it's the ENFP and the ENTP. So the INTP is cerebral, much, sorry all, sleep just swoops upon me and knocks me out. Big time around this time since I stopped coffee. Yes, INTPs are brilliant and cerebral, left-brained, I'm going to say, much more left-brained, not necessarily, but thinking things through here and now in the moment of the textures and the sights and the sounds around you and making sense of not a deeper meaning but the practical meanings so that things can get done and pursued. Lies, I tell you. Lies. I'm just lying, you guys. Brilliant in a sneaky way. And that would be, I mean, it's funny that you use the word sneaky because I'm going to say that an INTP would be humored and enjoy the word sneaky. Like, aha, mischievous, sneaky. Does that, Matthew, would you, oh my gosh. My phone's ringing. Hold on a second, guys. Did you guys hear that? Lies, all lies. You INTPs, you cerebral in your head, sneaky sneakies. And now Matthew's going to show boredom with Dana, like, okay, Dana's just jibber jabbering because you know those ENFPs. They're just kind of like here and there and everywhere. Oh, my sweetheart's on his way. Mary, I can't. How are you? Are you in the hospital? Sarcasm, yes, sarcasm is the comical tool that an INTP will use. Robbie Bobby Boo is here. Dana Banana and Robbie Bobby Boo. Happiness, Robbie. Do you know your personality type, Myers-Briggs? Robbie, you need to find. I'm guessing Robbie might be an INFP, but he could be an INFJ. But he's kind of extroverted, wouldn't you guys say? He has no idea. All right, Matthew, what's the name of that? Didn't you in the last video that Matthew and I'm going to say Laura Beth did it. She put up a personality test. It's a Myers-Briggs personality test, and there's a really good way to take the test for free online. But one of them is through a TED Talk, and it's Matthew. Do you recall what that's called? Her name? I don't have it in front of me.
What's the name of it, hon?
I don't know. I'll have to look it up.
She's gonna look it up.
But anyway, Bobby Boo, it's up on the it's, what do you call that, you guys, when you link it? She linked it on her last video, and so I want you to go on that. It's a TED Talk, and she'll kind of walk you through it. Hi, lovely people. Hi,
you want
Lindsay.
Me to give you the Jean, whatever her name is? Is that what you're looking for?
Oh wait, just hurting is what, dear?
Your daughter Carol's in here.
I know. Did you want me to get you the Jean, whatever her name is, that one?
Yeah, that would be great. But Robbie, you better take it, Mr. Robbie Bobby Boo.
Okay,
Wait, who's lost? I missed it. Just hurting? Did you feel lost in here? Did I get you lost? You used to teach this. Mary, get on the line. Mary used to teach this. Mary's probably laughing at everything I'm saying, going, okay, Dana doesn't know what she's talking about, but let's just amuse her like she does, because that cute little ENFP, she's coming up with all these bizarro ideas all out there in left field, but we'll just, partake in it for now, because, you'll enjoy learning about yourself and others. It is an interesting. Can we get Mary on? I sound like this. See, I'm going to do this with poor Matthew and poor Laura Beth. Guys, get Mary on. I don't know how to do it. Just figure it out. Make it work.
What's her email? I need her email address. I'll get her on.
She doesn't want to. You don't want to, Mary? She don't want to.
Oh,
she don't want to.
Okay. Carol will, if it's not too late.
Carol, get up. I don't see Carol.
Carol's probably doing inventory or something.
Wait, where's Carol?
That's true.
What does she go by?
She popped in for a second. I haven't seen her back.
Carol DeBracolier.
Carol DeBracolier. That's a pretty last name.
Oh, your pretty face is back.
Oh, you're too sick? All right, sweetheart. Mary. Cheapers. Human metric, sunshine baby. You know what, Sam? That is a good one. There's another one that I think is better. I know I originally said human metrics, but the other one, I want to say it's called 16personalities.com, but I will find the link to it. Or maybe Laura Beth. Laura Beth is supposed to be in REM at this moment, though she's still awake.
I was going to, but I got a second wind for a minute.
Sunshine baby, have we met before in this capacity? I love you too, Robbie, Bobby, Boo. Go back to work, sweetie pie. There's nobody better than Robbie. Mr. Robbie is Mr. Sweetheart of the earth and of all of YouTube.
6, 4, 1.
No, I haven't had a lot of caffeine, just hurting. I'm just a hyper person. I talk very quickly all the time. I have to make sure that I don't. Like, that's something I train myself in doing, is to slow down my speech. I'm the youngest of 5 kids and the only girl. So to be heard, I needed to learn to speak very quickly. And I think it's just part of what I was born this way too. My daughter's like this, but I'm a fast talker. I haven't had a cup of coffee since this morning, and no, this is just how I am. Yeah, I should go by Dana Caffeine. Hi guys, this is Dana Caffeine. How may I help you? Revved and ready to go. Okay then. Extrovert City.
I would actually watch that then.
If you'd watch you.
Sometimes I hate this about myself.
No, don't. There's this girl on that scams the scammer callers. You sound a lot like her when you do that. She talks for what's the name of that? Alexa? That little phone, not phone thing, but
I sound like Alexa? Alexa, did you know I sound like you? She's gonna answer me.
Alexa, the whatever you call it, when you ask them questions. You know what I'm talking about? That
Alexa.
Yeah.
What time is it?
Yeah, that one.
The time is 7:46 p.m.
Oh, you have one. Okay. Yeah,
I would like to bottle down her.
Uses that voice to scam scammers. She does Britney Spears and all different.
Oh, interesting. Very, very interesting. I would like to bottle Dana and pour a little bit of her out. Have a little bit of calm, a little bit of But no, I'm stuck with this. I like her. I like Dana a whole bunch. And she's me. What are you going to do?
I think we'll keep her.
We'll keep her. If you are a total a-hole scammer, press 1. Okay, hold on just a moment. I can't see the numbers. If you're a con artist, you're being the operator. If you're a con artist, press 2. I go back and forth between introvert and extrovert. We all do, sunshine baby. I love saying sunshine baby. It's the kind of thing I'd call my kids, depending on my life circumstances at the time. Mary, could we talk? Could you call me tomorrow and we'll talk and hug?
And you will, Mary.
Through the phone. Yeah.
You really
Yeah.
will.
Mary, I miss you, and
Dan-
my heart is with you, sweetheart.
What, honey? I love you
Honey, what?
too. I'm trying to find that lovely YouTube for
Yeah.
you.
In real life, Rosie, IRL Rosie. Yes, Mary, you're so good
Yes, her.
and kind. You're such
IRL
a
Rose, that's her.
she's you know how you just like know a person is good and kind. Like from this YouTube thing, you just marries that person. I'm off the charts tonight. This is pretty typical. Oh, we can talk as friends, Sunshine Baby. Sure, I do talk. We can talk, but I mean, I can't be your therapist. But I'm like this as a friend. You guys, I am very hyper sometimes. Most of the time, I'm just gonna say my kids are used to it. Um, I'm gonna say that Laura Beth is used to it. Aren't you, Laura Beth? I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
Pretty
sweetheart,
hyper
Sunshine
sometimes,
Baby.
too,
We
so I
can
understand.
talk. You want to put up my email? I don't know how to do that. Oh, I guess I could do that.
Screen, honey.
Yes, there is. I know. I think Dana's secretly into that Illuminati cult, honey.
She might be. That makes sense.
There's only one eye on our screen, Dana. We're starting to wonder about you.
There's only one I know. That's a picture of me that okay, you guys know what it is. I hear a cat meowing. There's this guy cat who keeps coming for my two female cats. He keeps coming to my door and meowing.
Oh,
I just find it.
jeez. So the lady's name is Jean Kumaro.
Laura, you do not have to scream into the computer. The people can hear you.
I'm sorry. I was screaming into the computer. It's a bad habit. So Jean Kumaro, and I will post the link in a moment so you guys can go check
Is that
her
the one
out.
we listened to?
That was the first one we listened to, yes. That was the one Dana recommended for me to
That was
listen
pretty
to.
sweet. The old lady?
Yeah, the older
San,
lady. Yeah.
are you from a place that starts with the three letters San, or San is like short for your name, or it stands for something altogether different? Carol's back. Hey, Ma.
I tried to get you on here, Carol, but again, it did not work.
Oops.
I don't know if this is going to show up. I'm going to try to type this in.
Oh, they're your
Tell me if it shows up.
initials. Okay,
doesn't.
gotcha.
I need to use your thing just for a second. I want to type this, and she asked for this link. I'm going to try to type that link in for you, Dana, for Jean Kumaro.
Okay.
Keep talking, though. You're doing a great job.
I'm a talkaholic. My mother
better-
used to tell me to pipe down, Dana.
Who's
I was
saying
like,
that?
no. My mom would always say, Dana, you talk too much. I'm like, yeah, I know. So this is how I am. Deal with it, babes.
Yeah, I'm sure you told your mom. Right. Tell us another tall tale. It's nighttime. Let's tell some bedtime stories that aren't true.
Oh,
There's
you
some
write your initials.
fables about Dana's life.
Wait, so San, I'm thinking like because I write my initials a lot too for work. So you probably sign off your initials on something you do work-wise.
KF. Where is the dumb thing?
You guys, I'm schwitzen. You know what that means?
Mm-hmm.
It means I'm sweating. It's a Yiddish word. Schwitzing up a storm here.
There it is.
How are you, Carol?
Underscore. I.
Carol, you live close to Mama? Mama Bear?
Not exactly.
I mean, she's not sitting on your lap. She's elsewhere.
True that. I could sit on her lap. She's bigger than I am.
Well,
She's a
you're
big
like
girl.
a little itty bitty lady. You're tiny, short lady.
Yes, I am. She's very tall and very broad shouldered. Carol
How tall are you, Laura Beth? I forget. Like 5 feet or something?
5 feet a half an inch.
Yeah, you're
And
a
I
little
claim
pit.
that half an inch proudly.
Yeah. I'm just at 5'4".
There
You're
you
writing
go.
them on my paintings. Oh, you paint. Oh, you know who also paints, San? Do you know Black Eagle? Hi, Melly.
There we go. Melly Beason.
How are you, Melly? You don't comment much. That's okay, sweetheart. You're 5'9", Carol? With a mother who's so itty
Yes, she
bitty,
is.
petite?
All
My
my children are
gosh.
taller than me.
Really?
All of the girls are. Oh yeah. Even my youngest is taller than I am.
My youngest is a smidgen, like a half an inch shorter than me. My oldest daughter is 5'7". I don't have any idea how she got tall. I mean, I think of that as tall.
Yeah.
Just hurting, you're 5'10".
Wow.
Oh, just hurting. Your name is, I'm feeling sad for your name. Are you
I know, I was
hurting?
thinking that too.
Oh, honey bun. What's going on? Are you hurting Here, I'm getting too personal. Tell me your life story.
It's what
I
we
wanted
do.
to, yeah. Oh, you don't know her? Oh, we got to introduce Black. Where's Black Eagle? She's wonderful. She does also, she wants to do the same thing, San. She wants to do one for a video. I'm going to have to introduce you guys. Nellie's 5 feet also. 5 feet 6 inches, Lee RD. They just need dry food, honey. Have they been fed? Is that what you said? Oh, let them in. Are you on? I'm on, yeah. Oh, gosh, just hurting inside and out, honey. Okay, you like to do landscapes and still life. Oh, terrific. So Black Eagle has a studio. She lives in, anyway, I'm not gonna say where she lives, but she although she talks about it, but she does a lot of what do you call it? Stained glass.
Nice. My mom used to do that.
Oh, that's how you relax. So yeah, so I do something called DBT, which is a type of psychotherapy, and one of the sort of the idea behind it is to learn how to self-soothe and painting, coloring, any kind of right-brained activity is very good for a vehicle of relaxation.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for those papers on
I know, but I'll get it. I'm working on I'm getting certified for something, and I've been studying for a big test. I'm studying every day, so.
Yes,
Oh my
you have.
gosh. Oh my gosh, my dog, you should see what he's doing. It's X-rated. Just gonna say, it's vermbursting.
Oh my.
I know. Winston, you better cut it out, little guy.
Dog. I don't want to stand in front of the thing like that.
No,
Well,
probably
just hurting, we want to hear your long story whenever you're willing to open up. We are here. You have friends here. Okay? I love stained glass also. Lamps, yeah, I love it. My little Tessa Boo broke my stained glass Tiffany
they
lamp that I
saw.
had when she was a baby.
Yeah, they did.
Where are they often arguing, marital argument over there in the corner?
They just said that they saw, huh?
Oh, you give it away. San, you sound like such a lovely person. That's so neat that you do that.
That's what I'm saying.
Research shows that giving to others is also one of the vehicles for coming out of depression. Actually, Alfred Adler, who was a Freudian, he was one of his sort of students, and then he broke off and started his own psychotherapy, would prescribe good deeds to his patients, to go and do good deeds for other people. For the next 2 weeks, every day, you need to do something really kind and generous for another person. It can be like a stranger, and it's one of the vehicles for relieving the depression. It's amazing that happens.
That's true, because when you're putting your energy into helping somebody else, you don't have time to focus on yourself.
Yes.
That's how it works.
Wait,
And
are
now
you
I
making
really
a funny
gotta get up.
play on words? Before you go, Stan, because
Okay.
I never knew that, but maybe my tuition knew. I don't know if you meant your intuition or your tuition like school. Oh, okay. You did mean your intuition. I thought, is she doing a play on words? Because she might be meaning like your tuition that paying for school. Anyway, you get it. All
Before
right,
I go,
sweetie.
what?
Who are you talking to?
You said before you go, or were you
Oh,
talking to somebody else?
no, I was talking to you too, even just because I wanted you to hear it, even though I didn't articulate it well.
Oh, it's okay.
Guys, my honey bun is pulling up in the driveway, and I'm going to go greet him and scarf the refrigerator down with him because I'm hungry. So could we meet same bat channel maybe tomorrow or and talk more about this?
Hopefully earlier when I'm
Hopefully
awake.
earlier. Yes, we need an awake Dee Dee. All right, kisses and hugs, everybody. I'm gonna take off.
Alrighty. Good night. Good night, everybody. Have a
Good night.
good
I don't know how to
night's
hang
sleep.
up. Do you have any idea?
Yeah,
Hold
I'm
on, let me
stopping
figure
it now.
Okay, good.
See y'all. Thanks,
Bye,
Anna.
guys. You're the best. It was fun. I enjoyed it so much.
Good. Good